ká kọ́ nílẹ̀kọ́ ká fòye ayé yẹra wa ká dára wa lára yá òun ò gbẹ́yìn níbẹ̀ o àwọn lọ́gà ńlá díẹ̀ funfun lágbá díẹ̀ orí ni wọ́n ò lè dì í ẹṣin tó ṣíwájú ló gbapò gíní náà ńlá lára tára dá o ìgbà aṣọ ní dalágẹmọ.
F43 tẹ́ bá lọ sórí Facebook tẹ́ ti tẹ MITVNG in capital letters ó máa gbé Facebook page wá fún yín tẹ́ bá ti like gbogbo ìgbà tí a bá ti ní àkọ́tún ètò tó bá ti ń balẹ̀ gùdẹ̀ ní iléeṣẹ́ Muri International Television lè máa gba notification tẹ́ máa go live pẹ̀lú wa mi ò sí nílé ò sí níbẹ̀ mi ò sí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ television yẹn náà ò sí níbẹ̀ ṣé wá rí Wazobia Plus yìí gangan tẹ́ bá ti lọ sórí YouTube space ẹ ṣáà tẹ.
Ṣàbí Mamuna ẹ̀yin ti ṣòwò látòwúrọ̀ ìyá mi ẹ ṣe ọpẹ́ ló yẹ yín. Sàláwà ní màsà àmọ́ òkìkí lágbèdè mẹ́yọ oyè ọlọ́mọ ti sẹ́yìn láwọn ọmọdé àtọ́dá ilé tuntun yá. Alábẹ́ni o Sàláwà. Àwọn ìjọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n pẹ̀lú ìtumọ̀ àwọn sọ̀mọ́lì ní wákàtí tẹ́tí sí lórí sẹ́yìn láwa. Ọmọdé ń gbọ́ wọ́n ròyìn yẹn alàgbà ń gbọ́ wọ́n ròyìn yẹn òye yíyá ogún sókè ìbí omi ó lórí àgbáyé.
Tàwùsà àti Ìgbò ti Yorùbá o Wazobia ni ẹ máa wò.
ẹ káàbọ̀ padà sórí ètò Wazobia Plus tó ń dé sójú amóhùnmáwòrán yín láti Muri International Lagos State.
And I actually even did like an experiment type of thing before coming. So mo lọ ibi like be shopping mall ní Toronto.
Okay.
This was before COVID,
different
right?
races, yes.
So mo wá bí àwọn bí mẹ́wàá.
No, speak in English. Just speak in English so you
like
flow.
I got like 10 people to ask them random questions. So what I did with the questioning was I asked them, did they know New York? Did they know Mumbai? So I mentioned like top cities in different countries, like prominent cities, right? Okay. And I got to Lagos, so I made Lagos the last question. Okay. And then I asked them, do you know Lagos? And 10, well, I'll say 9.5. 9.5 and half is one person was like, oh yeah, Lagos is somewhere in Africa. And I'm like, there are 1,000,001 places in Africa, like that's very broad. So that was kind of like the yardstick I wanted to use to correct like that mentality. Like fine and all right, you might not have the information, but you can't plead ignorance. Like I wasn't born in the United States, but growing up I watched movies that like educated me that sometimes I even used to think that I'd been to New York even before going to New York. So that was like basically the mindset and the idea behind it. So that was my need to want to do something.
That was the mindset behind the inspiration.
Yes.
That made you to do this documentary of to let people, we project it the way it is.
Yes.
I hope that's what Shades of Lagos did.
Yeah, so with that particular topic, I knew it was a very controversial issue. So speaking of like area boys and like people on the streets, people have like different mindsets. Most of the time, most people judge them from what they're saying and like the immediate interaction with them. But most of the time, some of those people just come with that energy and they match whatever you give to them. So the reason why I did not want to portray it in that light is I could portray it and it would interpret to you that they are bad people, they are a menace to the society. And I could portray it as they are good. So I did not want to somewhat stand behind or be the person to show that okay, these are area boys, this and this.
Okay, you didn't want to swing too much to the right, no, swing too much
just
to the left. Dead center.
Dead center.
Okay, for someone watching us right now,
yes,
who has that kind of gift to write, create
Archival footage or B-roll is basically me like following a day in your life and recording you in the studio. But like I would like to also record you coming out of your car, going back home, eating at home, all of those things.
You want like, virtually everything in between.
Exactly. So if I'm doing a series of interviews and people are talking about this and talking about that, you are also supposed to like film B-rolls that would support what people are saying, because no one wants to sit in front of like their screen and watch one person just talk for the entire duration of the documentary. So I would say like getting footages like that can be really difficult, because especially in a case whereby it's probably something that it's not so easy to come by, or a footage that not everyone has filmed. Like there are places in Lagos that you're sure that someone has filmed and you could just get rights for that type of footage. But there are some other things that have not been filmed, like historical things, for example. Like if you were to do a documentary about something historical, you would have to probably look for pictures. Because videos were not so popular then. Yeah, so exactly.
Okay.
I would say that I already have a producer. It's just me talking to the industry. Because
any government input?
No, so which
are you looking to that?
Yes, we're looking to that. We're currently in the process of getting endorsement from Lagos State government
by the grace
and
of God.
By God's grace. I reached out to people.
No, I know we've done that. We've done that. About life. How to, become somebody important in life. They are being
life is that one thing that we all come and we just wing it. We freestyle it. Like half of the things most of us have done is either like we did it previously, it didn't work out, and then you do the other thing. So I would say don't take life too seriously, but at the same time life is very serious. It's a very ironical statement. I would say, like, one hand you have to like take whatever life gives to you. There's a saying that when life hands you lemon, you make lemonade. Like regardless of your situation, like I feel like everybody should be able to like look back and say like, how can I like move on from this? Like I don't know what anyone is going through, but I'd say it gets better, number one. Even though like everyone is always waking up trying to like believe that statement that it gets better, but at the end of to like increase your push, like if you're driving on and be prayerful,
believe in God.
Believe in God. If you're driving
Doyin Sola Wale Bamore, ẹ̀yin èèyàn wá ń lé ọ̀dọ́mọbìnrin tó wà pẹ̀lú mi ní ilé agodo ní bínú pé kò lè fi taratara sọ Yorùbá púpọ̀ jù but àtijọ́ ń jíròrò adẹ̀ ń fọ̀rọ̀ jomi tó rọrọ̀ nítorí pé ó lọ sílé ìwé ó dẹ̀ rò wípé ìlú kan wà tó ń pè ní Èkó nílùú òyìnbó mi ò mọ àwọn èèyàn tí ẹ mọ Èkó yẹn bó ṣe rí gangan wà jókòó ó kọ̀wé ó dẹ̀ bọ́ sí gbòòrò ó wá sáàrin Èkó ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣe àwọn ó ya fíìmù oríṣiríṣi. Yes, so ẹ̀yin èèyàn wá ń lé, thank you anyways for coming on to the program. Yes, it's always good to encourage young ladies out there that wishes to do things like this. I mean, tread the path of honor. So thank you so much for coming on the program. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wá lé, what's up your applause? Ètò tó lóyin tó ládùn tí gbọ́ngbọ́n kan sí ó sì ń tẹ̀síwájú. Àlejò mi wà nílé Agodo. Ẹ jẹ́ ká délé agbára fún ìṣẹ́jú kan tá a bá padà dé. Àlejò wa wọ́n á bá wa pé lórí ètò. Ẹ má bá wa ká lọ.
Don't come here. This is a dangerous, deadly place and you die.
You know if you're wise for Lagos, you know if you're wise for anywhere.
see Lagos as a person because have you ever noticed how no matter what part of Lagos you are, no matter who in Lagos you meet, everybody has almost the same behavior, that hustle spirit, that hopeful spirit.
They come to Lagos uninvited. Lagos does not seek anybody. People seek Lagos. It has a very strong aura.
Lagos is a place that you should come and make inquiry before you come. You understand? So if you want to come to Lagos, don't come like I have come. Okay, Lagos is a peaceful place. Lagos is that's loving environment.
There's advantages, there's benefits. Because you're with your fellow Nigerians, your fellow Lagosians, you can explain, like saying I came late for a meeting because I was in traffic. I don't think there's any other country in the world, any other town in the world where that's like a valid excuse. But here it's like, fair enough. Like 4 hours late, that's fine. I get it, it's not your fault.
There's two sides to Lagos. There's the rich and the extremely poor.
Growing up in Lagos, all of us had the same life, We all had cabin biscuit on Sundays, and the girls would wear gowns on Saturdays and go to birthday parties, and then the boys will have the same haircuts and, play dance around the chairs.
Surviving in Lagos, first of all, I honestly don't know if I'm surviving. I feel like I'm on the brink of a mental breakdown at any moment now, and it's Lagos' fault. It's purely Lagos' fault.
So many problems we have in Lagos: traffic, electricity, fast internet. With all that, we still survive and struggle and make it in Lagos. It's what makes you get through all these things that makes you survive and become a real and true Lagosian.
You need to be hard sometimes and soft sometimes.
Anybody that comes to Lagos, please don't go to any local street or whatever and be shouting who they will beat you.
Most times when people try to represent Lagos or Africa, they go with the slum parts. They don't show the rosy parts.
For people like Wizkid, Burna, Mr. Easy, artists basically through music, they're taking Lagos out. So I feel like the ignorance around Lagos is kind of slowly fading out, and people used to think they would come here and see elephants or something.
I say to anybody, before you die, Lagos should be one of the places you visit.
Betel Experience 2021. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni o, CAC Miracle Land lóní kí n pètò nílé àtàlejò síbi ìpàgọ́ àdúrà tí ò lè ṣe kó má wáyé lọ́dọọdún tọdún ìlà pè ní Divine Encounter bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti 21st to 25th June 2021. Agogo 5 rọ̀lẹ́ láwọn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó bá wá di ọjọ́ Friday nìkan ní ṣọ́ọ̀rù o. Lábẹ́ ìṣàkóso ààrẹ CAC àgbáyé ni Prophet S.O. Ọládélé àti àwọn òjíṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run alààyè tẹ́ tún pàdé Prophet Emmanuel Ọlọ́run tó bẹ̀rù pẹ̀lú Pastor Omachi àwọn olórin ẹ̀mí náà gbẹ̀yìn ń bẹ̀ nínú wọn ni àyànfẹ́ ọba Evangelist Aduke Gold Evangelist Túndé Àjàyí àti àlùjọ Jésù fúnra rẹ̀ gbogbo wọn ló máa forí jèrè ọkàn olórí olùgbàlejò ọjọ́ náà òun ni Prophet Sunday Ayẹni bàbá Kigali èyí tó máa wáyé ní olú ìjọ wa tó wà ní CAC Miracle Land #1 orí Adétù Street Bayo Block off Ilogo Road ojú orí Ọ̀tà Ogun State ẹ̀lú wọn 08025069163 tàbí 08141594481 Ọlọ́run Joseph Ayọ̀délé Babalọ́lá ń pè wá o máa bọ̀ wá gbàtú sílẹ̀.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ padà sórí ètò Wazobia Plus tó ń dé sí ojú amóhùnmáwòrán yín láti Muri International Television ní Aláùsá níkẹjà. Àwọn àlejò mi ẹni ọ̀wọ̀ wọ́n ti wà pẹ̀lú wa nílé agodo. Mo ń kí Prophet Sunday Ayẹni káàbọ̀ sí orí ètò Wazobia Plus sá.
Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ẹ káàárọ̀. Prophet Sunday Ayẹni wọ́n wá láti CAC Miracle Land ní tó wà ní #1 orí Adétù Street Bayo Block Ọ̀tà ní Ṣàngó. Ṣé mo gbà? Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò wa Olúwa máa sọ agbára dọ̀tun pẹ̀lú wọn ní Evangelist Jeremiah tí wọ́n jẹ́ ògbéfọ̀ wọn. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò Wazobia Plus. Ẹ káàárọ̀ sá. Ọlọ́run ọba ló ń tó lọ́lá yín lọ́lá Ọlọ́run ọba. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí àtìṣẹ́rin létí kí ni ẹ mú wá fún wa lórí ètò lónìí? Ṣé ẹ ní àpéjọpọ̀ tó fẹ́ wáyé ni?
Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàdúrà níbi tí ẹ ti ń wò orúkọ Jésù. Amen. ọlọ́run ayérayé agbẹ́ngà gba ọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ wa gbogbo ojú tó ń wò mí láàárọ̀ ẹ̀ ọ̀rá àánú gbà ìyanu yóò ṣẹlẹ̀ jésù olúwa wa. ohun tí olúwa rán mi sí gbogbo orílẹ̀-èdè nàìjíríà.
what God sent me to draw the whole Nigeria.
mo fẹ́ ká yẹ̀wò nínú ìwé Isaiah chapter 49.
I wanted to examine in the book of Isaiah chapter 49.
verse 24 and 25.
From verse 24 and 25.
ó ní a lè gba ìkógun lọ́wọ́ alágbára bí tàbí a lè gba àwọn òǹdè lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí a ti tà wọ́n fún ṣùgbọ́n báyìí ni olúwa wí a ó tilẹ̀ gba àwọn òǹdè lọ́wọ́ àwọn alágbára a ó gba ìkógun lọ́wọ́ ẹni ẹrù ẹni tó bá ọjà ni mi ó bàjá èmi ó sì gba àwọn ọmọ rẹ là.
Shall the prey be taken from the mighty, or the lawful captive delivered? But thus said the Lord, even the captive of the mighty shall be taken away, and the prey of the terrible shall be delivered. For I will contend with him that contended with thee, and I will save thy children.
Níbí gbólóhùn ńlá ni Ọlọ́run béèrè níyì.
Here is a great statement that God is asking us from here.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí Sátánì ti jẹ́ bàbá olùfini sínú ìgbèkùn.
As Satan is the one that is captivating people.
Òun ni olórí amúnilẹ́rú.
He is the chief taxmaster.
Òun lolórí amúnisìn.
He is the chief taxmaster as well.
Gbogbo ogun tí ayé ń jà lónìí òun ló wà nídìí ẹ̀.
All the battle of the world today is Satan behind it.
Ìṣòro tí ọkùnrin ní tí obìnrin ní òun ló wà nídìí ẹ̀.
The problem of man or women today is Satan behind it.
Ohun tó sì jẹ́ ohun tó wà lọ́kàn rẹ̀ ni pé ó fẹ́ kí gbogbo ènìyàn wà lábẹ́ ìṣàkóso.
What Satan wants, he wants everybody to be under his control.
Òun ló mú àkórí kékeré tí màá fún wa láàárọ̀ ìwà.
It is what bring the topic I want to tell you.
Tí a lè gba ìkógun lọ́wọ́ alágbára.
Shall be taken out of the mighty.
Ẹni tí a ń pè ní alágbára níbi ìtàní.
Who is called the mighty one here?
Ta ni à ń pè ní alágbára?
Who can we call the mighty here?
Ta ni ìkógun?
Who is the one that
Kí la ń pè ní ìkógun?
And what kind of captivity?
Ẹni tí a ń pè lágbára alágbára níbi òun náà ní ìjọba òkùnkùn àti Sátánì àti àwọn ọmọ ogun rẹ̀.
The mighty one here is the kingdom of darkness, Satan and his co-hosts.
Bíbélì sọ nínú ìwé Éfésù orí kẹfà ẹsẹ̀ kẹwàá.
And Bible says in the book of Ephesians chapter 6 verse 10.
Ó ní lákòótá ará mi ẹ jẹ́ alágbára nínú Olúwa.
So bearing the Lord, be mighty in the Lord.
Ẹ jẹ́ alágbára nínú ipá rẹ̀.
And be mighty in his things.
Ẹ gbé gbogbo ìhámọ́ra Ọlọ́run wọ̀.
Put on the whole armor of God.
Kẹ́ lè kọjú ìjà sí àrékérekè.
And for you to wage war against Satan and his
forces.
We rest not against flesh and blood.
Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn aláṣẹ ibi òkùnkùn ayé.
But against the prophets of powers.
Àwọn là ń pè ní alágbára.
These are called the mighty ones.
Wọ́n wà nílé bàbá wa.
They are in our father's house.
Wọ́n wà nílé ìyá wa.
They are in our mother's house.
Wọ́n wà níbi iṣẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan.
In a place of what they are there.
Kò sí ibi ẹ máa dé tẹ̀ ní rí wọn.
There's no place you will not see them.
Ó kan ṣoṣo tó kàn fi yàtọ̀ ni pé a ò lè rí wọn lójúkorojú báyìí.
What makes it different? Because we cannot see them with our physical eyes.
Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ènìyàn ló mọ̀ pé òkùnkùn dájú.
But people knew that darkness is real.
Wọ́n mọ̀ pé èṣù wà.
They Satan.
Wọ́n mọ̀ ibi tó ń gbé.
But they don't know where it lives.
Wọ́n mọ̀ àwọn áńgẹ́lì tó ń bá ṣiṣẹ́.
They don't know the angels that work with him.
Wọ́n mọ̀ ibi tí ààfin ẹ̀ wà.
They don't know his palace.
Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n rí iṣẹ́ lára àwọn ènìyàn.
But they are seeing his work over people.
Wọ́n rí lára ọmọdé.
They are seeing over the children.
Wọ́n rí lára ọkùnrin.
Over the men.
Ọmọ kan fẹ́ jáde yunifásitì.
A child about to graduate from university.
Ó final paper.
Writing his final paper.
Ọ̀gá invigilator ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé kí ló tó jáde láàrin àwọn èèyàn.
The invigilator was asking, where are you going?
Where are you going?
Ibo ló lọ.
Ó ní wọ́n ń pè mí kí n wá rẹrù ayé.
So they call me to come and carry an evil load.
Wọ́n ń pè mí kí n wá rẹrù ayé.
So they are calling him to come and carry an evil
load.
Ó
sì ya wèrè sí gbòòrò bẹ́ẹ̀.
And he run mad like that.
Títí dòní kò sì rí wòsàn.
Till today he is not healed.
Nítorí kíni.
Because of what?
Wọ́n rí iṣẹ́ òkùnkùn ṣùgbọ́n wọn ò rí òkùnkùn.
They are seeing the work of darkness but they never see darkness.
Eléyìí ni Jésù ìbéèrè wa béèrè pé sáà wá lè gba àwọn òǹdè nínú ẹ̀mí lọ́hùn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tó wà láyé lónìí tó ń sakọ tó ń káàkiri nínú ẹ̀mí lọ́hùn òkúta ló ń fọ́.
Many people today growing up and now in the spiritual realm they are working tirelessly.
Ẹlòmíì nínú ẹ̀mí lọ́hùn tó jókòó tó ń sakọ tó ń yí lọ́fíìsì ẹ̀ báyìí tó ń yí lọ́fíìsì ẹ̀ báyìí nínú ìgbèkùn náà ògiri ni wọ́n dè mọ́.
Many people today bragging in the office, rolling up and down, but in spiritual realm they are being tied into a wall.
Ẹlòmíì ẹ rí i pé ó wa mọ́tò ó ṣe dírẹ́bà ó ń lọ ó ń bọ̀ nínú ẹ̀mí lọ́hùn ọwọ́ ẹ̀ méjèèjì ẹ̀yìn ni wọ́n dé sí.
Some have been driving cars today, but in spiritual realm their two hands are being tied
backwards. Àmì nìkan ni wọ́n máa rí àti iṣẹ́ òkùnkùn.
They will just see the signs and the work of
darkness. Kí làwọn àmì tí wọ́n máa rí?
What are the signs they observe?
Mo ti ń lé mi ò bá.
They are struggling to get it.
Mo ti pápá mi owó mi ò tó.
They are struggling but they never make it.
Mo ti wà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó gún ọdún báyìí mi ò rí kankan sí.
Lagos for 20 years nothing to
show for it. Mi ò tiẹ̀ lákòjọ.
I don't have savings.
Bí mo ṣe ń fa kò ṣe é fà.
As I'm struggling to get it, no way.
Mo jáde yunifásitì mi ò rí ṣẹ́ṣẹ́.
I'm a graduate, no job for me.
Gbogbo nǹkan wọ̀nyí ni àwọn àmì òkùnkùn táwọn èèyàn ń rí.
All these are the signs that people see me as the mark of darkness.
Ẹ̀yin ènìyàn tí ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi.
You that are hearing my voice.
Àwa ń béèrè pé sáà lè gba àwọn èèyàn yìí lọ́wọ́ alágbára.
We now ask, can these people be delivered
sáà
from the
lè
mighty?
gba àwọn èèyàn tó ń gbé ìsàlẹ̀ odò yìí lọ́wọ́ alágbára.
These people living in the under the waters can
sáà
be
lè
delivered.
gba àwọn tí wọ́n ń kiri ọjà lójú orin lọ́wọ́ àwọn
Even
alágbára.
those walking in spiritual hawking, can they be delivered?
ẹlòmíràn jẹun lójú oorun bí ìgbà tó bá ń jẹun lójú ayé.
And some are eating in their dream and see they're eating physically.
ẹlòmíì ní ìbálòpọ̀ bí ìgbà tó bá lè bálòpọ̀ lójú ayé.
Some are having spiritual intercourse and see they're having it physically.
ẹlòmíì tún bóbìnrin sùn lójú àlá tó máa lẹ̀ ní mẹ́rin.
Even some have physical intercourse.
Adi láàárọ̀ gbogbo ṣòkòtò àtútù.
When they wake up in the morning, they will
ṣùgbọ́n kò mọ̀ pé gbogbo ògo oṣù yẹn gbogbo ògo ọdún yẹn wọ́n ti gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
But the glory of that month have been taken away.
obìnrin tó bá láṣepọ̀ yìí kò lè rí lójú ayé.
Even the woman they have intercourse with, they cannot see them with their
ìwọ
physical
tó bá ń
eyes.
gbọ́ mi mo sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ níbi tó wà.
You that can hear me, I can prophesy to your
àṣẹ
life.
jáde láàárọ̀ yìí.
Authority comes out this morning.
gbogbo agbára tó mú ẹ nígbèkùn.
Every power that captivates you.
lórúkọ Jésù á tú ọ sílẹ̀.
Amen. You have been set
inú
free.
ìjọba tí a ti gbé ọ dè.
Every kingdom you have been tied.
lónìí á gbà ọ sílẹ̀.
Today you have been set
a
free.
lè gba ìkógun lọ́wọ́ alágbára.
Shall the prayer be taken out from the
bíbélì
mighty?
pé báyìí lolúwa wí.
Bible says, "Thus said the
kì í
Lord."
ṣe prophet ayẹni.
It's not prophet
kì í
Ayeni.
ṣe anybody.
Not anybody.
bàbá adébóyè kọ́ ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Not anybody that says so.
bàbá mi wo prophet pastor ẹ̀sùn ọ̀làdínní president sí èsì kọ́ ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Not the president of sister that says so.
ṣùgbọ́n jésù ọlọ́run fúnra ẹ̀ ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
But Jesus
pé
Christ
a
himself
máa
says so.
gba òǹdè lọ́wọ́ àwọn
That
alágbára.
the prayer will deliver from the
ìyẹn ni
mighty.
pé gbogbo ẹ tó wà ní ìgbèkùn ó ṣeé ṣe láti gbà wọ́n sílẹ̀.
That those in bondage is possible
ó
to
ti
set
wà
the
ní
child
ọkọ
free.
láti bí ọdún méje òbí mọ́.
You have married for 7 years, no
wọ́n
child.
délé ọmọ rẹ pa ó dẹ̀ ń bá ó ní ìbálòpọ̀ bí ìgbà tó máa ṣeré pa.
They have tied your woman, you're having sex as they have been
bíbélì gba
joking.
lè gbà ọ́ sílẹ̀.
Bible says you have been set free.
o ti lọ sí ẹ́mbásì more than 20 pound time.
You have visited the embassy for 25,000
wọn ò fún ẹ ní
visa.
visa.
You are not. You have been denied.
torí náà o wá rò pé the next ni pé bóyá kò kókó jáwọ́.
But you think we're going to just
jẹ́ sọ àṣírí fún wa máa gbà ọ́ lọ́wọ́
you
wọn.
shall be delivered.
àwọn alágbára lé yín ló ní òní lọ.
The power of Bible tell you no go.
àwọn ńlá náà wọn ò gbà kó kúrò lójú
They say
kan.
they don't want you to move
ìdí ni
forward.
ẹtẹ́lẹ̀ mi fi lálàá tó rí àìlú nínú yàrá ògiri àlàgbáyé
That's why some people had
àtijọ́.
a dream and see themselves in a old
ẹlòmíì gbé
building.
èkó ikò lálàárẹ̀ kò rí.
And some have lived in Lagos but never have a dream
ó
of
dàbí bàtẹ́mi
Lagos.
náà wá sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ 1985 tí mo dé kò ní 85.
It's, when I was in Lagos in 1985, I came to
ìgbà
Lagos
tí
newly.
máa lálàá mo lálàá ní 2006.
I had a dream in
pé mò
26
ń kẹ́rù kó nílùú mi nílé sà.
that I was carrying my bags.
mo wà ní
from
odò òrò mo wá mọ́tò èkó.
I mean, we are looking for them
mọ́tò
from
tó gbé
Lagos.
mo sì tají.
And I compared the very
wọ́n
one
á
I
gbé
wake
ọlọ́run
up.
léèrè àlákàlà wò lélẹ́yìí.
I was asking God, what kind
olúwa ní
of
láti
name
gbà tó dé kó láti 1985 àyànmọ́ rẹ̀ kó nílùú yín.
God said, ever since you have been in Lagos, your destiny is in your
àyànmọ́
village.
ẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọ èkó ní
And
2006.
your destiny just came to Lagos in
ọdún yẹn ni mo
2006.
ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ní ìyípadà ayé.
That very year, I have a
òun
turnaround.
lẹ́sẹ̀ lè rí mi tí mo bá ń sọ̀rọ̀
That
lọ́ọ̀kan
one can
báyìí.
see me speaking to you.
gbàyìn lèmi náà tó lè ra mọ́tò.
Then I'll be able to buy
gbàyìn ni mo
cars.
tó lè ṣe ìkan lẹ́kọ̀ọ́
Then
yìí.
I'll be able to do things
gbàyìn
in
lèmi náà tó
Lagos.
gbẹ́gbẹ́jọ.
Then I'll be able to complete
torí
my
àyànmọ́
mates.
mi bẹ lábúlé wa.
Because the destiny is in my
èmi
village.
gbé lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
I'm in
a
Lagos.
lè gba ìkógun lọ́wọ́
Shall
alágbára.
we take out the mic?
ẹlòmíì wà nínú yàrá ilé bàbá wọn báyìí.
Some are in their father's house
tí
now.
wọ́n fi pàṣán fún gbogbo ọmọ ilé wọn ló jẹ.
And they are by forcefully feeding
wọ́n sì
them.
ń gbé kó ní patara.
And they're living in Lagos
wọ́n wà ní
physically.
ìgbèkùn lábúlé.
And they're in the good days
wọ́n
in
mo
the
sọ
village.
tẹ́lẹ̀ níbi tó ti ń wò mí.
I prophesy to wherever you're watching me
gbogbo
from.
agbára tó lò ní méèkì.
Any power that see you're not going to make it.
agbára tó sọ ẹ́ mọ́lẹ̀ bí ẹran.
Everybody power that tie you like a
iná
goat.
já ọgbà láàárọ̀.
Amen.
gbọ́ níbi tó ti ń wò mí láàárọ̀.
Listen wherever you're watching me
olúwa rán mi
from.
sí ọ.
God send me to you.
gbogbo ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá rí mi wò.
You that can be able to watch me.
ìyanu máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ayé.
Miracle will happen in your life.
ẹ máa rí àánú.
And you will see, receive
ẹ máa
mercy.
kúrò nínú ìgbèkùn.
You will live
ara mi
bondage.
ní àkókò ìfún àwọn èèyàn ni.
I've been said in this
pé
hour for
lọ
people. Go.
àwọn èèyàn tó yẹ kó mú àláìrẹsẹ̀ wọn ò rí
That
músẹ́.
people need to fulfill their dream, they never fulfill it.
ẹlòmíì ti wọ 60 years.
Some have clocked 60 years
ó
of
ti gbé
age.
kó ìfún láti 1970.
And have been living in Lagos since
tó fi wọ
1970.
60 years.
Till they clock 60
tó fi padà
years.
sábúlé
Till
wọn.
they go back to their home
èkó
village.
nìkan ló mọ̀.
They only know
kò mọ
Lagos.
nǹkan rere.
There's nothing good to
èmi
do
mọ
for it.
1987 85 mo dé lùú yìí.
I've been in Lagos since
wọn ò
1985.
tí ì dọ̀dà press cinema nígbà tẹ́mi wọ̀ lùú yìí.
The press limit has not yet to be
wọn ò
tied
tí ì
then.
dọ̀dà ọgbà sí Haruna nígbà tẹ́mi dé ìlú yìí.
Aruna to Ogba has not been tied
ní
then.
arìn lórí ẹ̀ kò sí eruku
We
gbà
are
náà.
working on it then.
bílù yẹn ṣe dán iye àwọn tó wọ̀ lùú yẹn láti gbà náà ayé wọn ò tí ì dán dàrú.
Even some people are living in that place that sit there till today.
bẹ́ẹ̀ bá dé press cinema ẹ̀rí ọ́ bíríìjì tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ nísìnyí tó ṣe dán.
If you see that this morning, you see a
àwọn
bridge
tó
there
ń mọ
shining.
bẹ̀rẹ̀ kan tó ṣe ayé wọn ò dán.
Even those who are believing before the bridge,
gbogbo
are
ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ mi níbi tí ẹ wà.
you that hear my voice where you are.
májẹ̀mú tó mú yín mọ́lẹ̀.
The covenant that holds you
bẹ́ẹ̀ ti ń
down.
gbé èkó bẹ́ẹ̀ ní gbé abúlé
That
oko.
you are living in Lagos, you are living in the
ajá
village.
ìgbà láàárọ̀.
You are being delivered
ó
today.
sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ sí ayé
I
yín.
prophesy to your life.
ìyanu máa ṣẹlẹ̀.
Miracle will happen.
ẹ gbọ́ ògùn ọlọ́run yóò fara.
The glory of God will
kí n tó lọ
manifest.
máa sọ nọ́mbà tẹ́ ẹ máa pè mí sí fún
I will
yín.
tell you the number that you call
Máa
me
sì
from.
sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ sí ayé
kẹ́ ẹ
yín.
tó pe nọ́mbà mo fẹ́ kí ẹ sọ fún àwọn tó ń wò wá nílé
Yes, ma'am.
àwọn ètò wo ni ẹ ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ ní ilé ìjọsìn ìjọsìn
Ẹ
yín
ṣé
ṣé mọ̀ pé Sunday nísìnyí a ti mọ̀ pé gbogbo èèyàn ló máa lọ sí
Bẹ́ẹ̀,
church
bẹ́ẹ̀.
àmọ́ ní àárín Monday sí Saturday ǹjẹ́ ẹ ní àwọn special ètò tí ẹ ní fún àwọn ènìyàn
God
tí
bless
wọ́n
you.
lè wá
Bẹ́ẹ̀. ìpàdé kan wà tí màá fi eléyìí fi àǹfààní ẹ̀ pè ọ́ sí.
There's a program I want to invite you.
torí ìbéèrè ńlá ni wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ wa.
Because this is a question, great question
torí
she
wọ́n fẹ́
asked
kó
us.
nípa àtìpín.
She wanted to have a impact.
ní agbára Ọlọ́run ní ọjọ́ Monday tó ń bọ̀.
By this coming Monday,
a máa ní ìpàdé kan tí a pè ní Bethel Experience.
there's a program titled Bethel.
síbi ìpàgọ́ àdúrà tí olùṣèkó máa wáyé lọ́dọọdún tọdún ìlà pè ní divine encounter bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti 21st to 25th June 2021 agogo 5 rọ̀lẹ́ láwọn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó bá wá di ọjọ́ Friday nìkan ní ṣọ́ọ̀rù o lábẹ́ ìṣàkóso ààrẹ CAC àgbáyé ni Prophet S.O. Ọládélé àti àwọn òjíṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run alààyè tẹ́ tún pàdé Prophet Emmanuel Ọlọ́run tó bẹ̀rù pẹ̀lú Pastor Omachi àwọn olórin ẹ̀mí náà gbẹ̀yìn ń bẹ̀ nínú wọn ni àyànfẹ́ ọba Evangelist Aduke Gold Evangelist Túndé Àjàyí àti àlùjọ Jésù fúnra rẹ̀ gbogbo wọn ló máa forí jèrè ọkàn olórí olùgbàlejò ọjọ́ náà òun ni Prophet Sunday Ayẹni bàbá Kigali èyí tó máa wáyé ní olú ìjọ wa tó wà ní CAC Miracle Land #1 orí Adétù Street Bayo Block off Ilogbo Road ojú orí Ọ̀tà Ogun State ẹ̀lú wọn 08025069163 tàbí 08141594481 Ọlọ́run Joseph Ayọ̀délé Babalọ́lá ń pè wá o máa bọ̀ wá gbàtú sílẹ̀.
Hausa àti Igbo ti Yorùbá o Wazobia ni ẹ máa wò.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ padà sórí ètò Wazobia Plus tó ń dé sí ojú amóhùnmáwòrán yín láti Muri International Television. Ẹ ti gbọ́ láti ẹnu àwọn bàbá wa Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká rògùn ayé Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ káyé kọjú sí wa bá wa jà káwa náà ká wá dúró ṣinṣin ká dúró ti Ọlọ́run ọba wọ́n ní agbọ́kànlé Olúwa kò ní jogún òfo. Àwa máa ń sọ gbogbo gbà lórí ètò Wazobia Plus Ọlọ́run ọba la jókòó tì òun la gbójúlé òun la fẹ̀yìntì òun la fọkàn tán nítorí ntọ́lọ́run bá ṣe fẹ́ dà òun ló máa ń tú ẹ̀dá láyé tó bá dẹ̀ ṣoore fúnyàn kò kì í sìnrìn ègún kí làdúró tọ́lọ́run ọba fún. Mo máa ń sọ ní gbogbo ìgbà lórí ètò Wazobia Plus a wà ń bí láti kọ́ra wa lọ́gbọ́n ká encourage ara wa ká bára wa sọ èyí tó ń jẹ́ òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn kùdìẹ̀kudiẹ tó ń fà wá sẹ́yìn nínú ìgbésí ayé wa ká gbé wọn yẹ̀ wò ká jọ fi ikùn lókun. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wálé ẹ̀ tí ẹ̀ ní bínú wípé àná nọ́mbà sáfẹ́fẹ́ nítorí ní àná a gba ìpè títí lórí àkòrí ọ̀rọ̀ wa nígbà pé wọ́n ń fi ipá bá ọmọ tí ò tí ì bàlágà wọ́n fi ipá bá wọn lò. Ètò táwa ṣe lánàá yẹn tí ẹ bá fẹ́ wò ó ẹ lọ sí orí YouTube channel wa Wazobia Plus on MITV tẹ́ bá ti tẹ̀ lórí YouTube channel ó máa gbé yín lọ sí ibi tí channel wa yẹn wà gbogbo àwọn àkọ́tún èyí tá à ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ lẹ́nu yìí náà ó máa gorí channel yẹn kí ó tó dìrọ̀lẹ́ ó máa gorí ẹ̀ láṣẹ Ọlọ́run ọba gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí ẹ fẹ́ mọ̀ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tá a ti sọ ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ láǹfààní láti wò wá tẹ́ bá ti dórí YouTube channel wa ẹ lọ wò ó tàbí kẹ́ lọ sí orí MITVNG lórí Facebook ẹ máa rí oríṣiríṣi àwọn fídíòs wa àtàwọn àkọ́tún ètò míì tó ń wá sí ojú amóhùnmáwòrán ní iléeṣẹ́ Muri International Television òdúniwá kì í ṣàìmọ̀ fọlọ́kọ Wazobia Plus dẹ̀rẹ́ àwa ò kí he ẹ̀rà tí ò lọ́mọ́nú rárá gbogbo àwọn ètò tá à ń ṣàgbékalẹ̀ ó ní okùn dì ó ní àròjinlẹ̀ nínú tó yẹ pa àti rò ó sọ́tún sósì ká tó mú wá sí ojú amóhùnmáwòrán yín ṣé rẹ̀ wá mọ̀ pé tí ẹ̀dá bá ń sáré láyé ó gbọ́dọ̀ dúró kó dẹ̀ nígbàgbọ́ nínú Ọlọ́run ọba iṣẹ́ pé kó máa lọ sọ́ọ̀kan báyìí kó wá máa wọ̀tún kó máa wòsì tẹ́ ìrà bá ń jà tó máa dúró wò tẹ́ ṣinṣin máa ń fò tó máa dúró wò nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe gangan òun ni kò kọjú mọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bá tún ṣe sọ lánàá gbogbo ẹ̀yin òbí tẹ́ ń wo ètò yìí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ máa kọ́ ọgbọ́n ń bẹ̀ o ayé ká gba ìpè òyọ lẹ́nìí ẹ jẹ́ ká dára wa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní ìṣẹ́jú kan àtààbọ̀ gbogbo àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké ní alẹ́ àná wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pín fídíò kan káàkiri ọmọ ọdún 7 lọmọ yẹn ọmọ obìnrin wọ́n wá mú sọ́dọ̀ bóyá ìyá ẹ̀ ni àbí ìyá bàbá ẹ̀ grandmother ẹ̀ ṣáá ni ìyá yẹn dẹ̀ ní kí àwọn ọkùnrin máa wá bá ọmọ yẹn lájọṣepọ̀ ó ń gba 1,500